Hey everyone, it's Lauren Gaming, and I'm not calling any masters today because this is not a fake render video. For those of you that are looking forward to my fake content, I apologize. I've been getting really behind on that as I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want my channel to be, where I want it to go. There will still be fake render event guides, of course, but I am currently thinking about what kind of content I want to put on my channel, because a lot of people make fake render videos and that overlaps with stuff I do, and I want to be unique. I want to stand out from other people. Like, there needs to be a reason for you to watch my videos as opposed to someone else's. So as I continue to think on that, this is something that's very exciting to me, something that's very near and dear to my heart. This franchise right here. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? DanMachi. It is. When I first got introduced to it, it was through the anime, as most people, of course, and then I got into the light novels, and I really enjoyed those. I love those. It's one of my favorite light novel series. And this right here is the gacha game. It came out in Japan, I believe in June or July, somewhere in that time. And I actually played this game, even though I couldn't understand it. I played this game for quite a bit before I really got into the Fate around November. But this game is very fun. It's a gacha game, Memoria Freese. Crunchyroll announced that they would be localizing this game back in August. While I was still playing, I'm like, should I keep playing this? And had to end up making a new account anyway, because they'll probably switch to the English. And I've been on and off with DanMachi while picking up Fate, but this is very exciting to me. This is coming this spring. If you like DanMachi, if you're interested in another gacha game, this is one that's fun to play. You can pre-register right now. This website is en.danmemo.com. But if you want to register right now, there's email registration, Facebook and Twitter registration. There's an award campaign going on right now. Like you can see here, already reaching some tiers. Rare gacha tickets. Down here we got the super rare gacha ticket, and then the last reward that we know of so far is the super rare Hestia. Now this is kind of like a craft essence in Fake Grand Order. This is called an assist character. So basically, you have your adventurers like Belle and Eyes and Reveria and Ryu, and then you have your assist characters like Hestia and most of the gods that you equip onto your adventurer like a stat stick, just like a craft essence in Fake Grand Order. And she's very good for physical attack. And we're probably going to make this. This is going to be coming out in spring. We don't know when. I'm hoping it's around the end of this month or possibly early April, but that's me being optimistic, wanting to play this game. But if you want to know how these rare gacha tickets work, these gold ones are akin to SR units in gacha games. In other words, that's like a 4-star in Fake Grand Order. And then this right here, of course, is the SSR ticket, like a 5-star in Fake Grand Order. And correct me if I'm wrong, I believe in the launch campaign of Fake Grand Order, they did not give away a 5-star. And they're doing it right here, giving away an SSR unit right here in DanMachi, so that's pretty cool. I had to reroll constantly to get my 5-star in Fake Grand Order. When that launched, I rerolled so much. I got John, and at the same time on a different account, I got Waver. John was my waifu at that point, so I gave away the Waver account. A part of me kind of regrets that, but not really. John is bae. John Alter coming out real soon in Fake Grand Order. Can't wait to try and roll for her. I hope I get her. But yeah, guys, DanMemo. And if you want, I'll give you a quick look at the game itself. Alright, so here's a quick look at my game. As you can see, I'm walking around his Eyes right now. You can also walk around his Belle, as you see him over here running around. You can talk to these NPCs. And one thing of note is that everything in this game is actually voiced. So unlike Fake Grand Order, where like the only thing that's really voiced is lines in battle and some phrases that you can view with your servant in the menus outside of battle. Unlike that, everything in this game is voiced. So like story quest, event quest, even character side quest. So every time you get a character as a unit in this game, like there's multiple Lilies, multiple Eyes, multiple Bells, like a Halloween Belle, regular Belle, SSR Belle. Anytime you get something like that, anytime you get one of the units a character has, it will show up in this menu here. And I'll use Lily as an example. For every unit you have, sometimes they got different outfits, and you can change that accordingly, like so. Like you can change how you want them to appear on this screen, and there's also side event quests for the each character that you see, and everything's voiced, which is really cool. One thing of note though, because everything is voiced, the game size is gonna just exponentially increase as the game gets older, because you can be dialing more and more voice lines. So there's a downside, but most phones nowadays have lots of memory, and that should not be an issue as long as you don't have like 10 gacha games on here. I know I have 5 on my phone, but that's nowhere nearing my max capacity. And over here you see my party formation. Like in Fate Grand Order, this is kind of familiar if you're used to Fate. You see your main units up top, and then down here is like the craft essences in Fate. In this case, assist characters, which are characters that provide a bonus to their attached adventurer. And one other thing I want to look at right here is the summon banners, or the gacha banners. Right now there's an event going on. It's the Hot Springs event. Ties in with the OVA for DanMachi, where they find a hot spring and down in the dungeon. But there's 2 different banners you can roll on. The Asfi, Mikoto, and Eyes banner, and the Chikasa, Hestia, and Lily banner. And the way with some events, the way they work is that the 10 roll, in this case an 11 roll. The first roll, first 11 roll will give you a guaranteed SSR unit for some events, not all of them, but for some of them. In this case they did, so I used my first 11 roll on this particular banner and got Asfi, and then used 11 roll on this banner and got Hestia. So that's something else that's really nice, getting an SSR unit pretty easily, unlike in Fate, where it's always a 1% chance to get that. So DanMachi is a little bit more softer on the heart and possibly on the wallet in that case, if you're really hunting for SSRs. And there's also paid rolls that you can also do to also guarantee a SSR unit. So if you like SSR units and you want to collect them, it's a lot easier in DanMachi. And one last thing, something really cool about the game, like over here, this is the story missions that coincide with anime scenes. And over here is the current event, Hot Springs. Something I want to show is the auto battle feature. So like when you're farming events and stuff, you're basically just repeating the same quest over and over again to like farm a currency or something like that. In DanMachi, if you build up your party and level them up enough, you can just use auto battle, and you can just chillax, sit back, and watch your team just go away at the monsters. So you don't gotta manually do it every time like in Fate. So you can be on your phone, set this to the side, or be like me, use side sync, have this on a different monitor, and you're doing something else while you're doing the auto battling. So it's really nice to be able to kind of AFK-ish play a gacha game while you're farming an event. Really gives you some more free time to do something else, like watch anime, watch DanMachi, read DanMachi while you're playing DanMachi. Really fun. Really cool feature in the game. Also, this isn't going to be introduced at launch, but there is a type of PvP. It's not exactly like real-time PvP where you're selecting actions against someone else real-time. The way it works is you build a party, and then the game copies that party, and it copies the opponent's party, and they just auto-battle it out. I cheese my way through PvP by putting 2 healers in my main party. That seems to work really well for me, at least. But when that is introduced, basically PvP teams will be stacked against each other, and you'll go up to rankings, and depending on where you're ranked, you'll be getting gacha currency, which is always nice. Always nice to get gacha currency to get more characters into your compendium. But yeah, guys, that is a quick look at DanMemo. There'll be more videos on it as we approach the launch in the game, and of course I'll be continuing to make Fate Grand Order videos. Of course, event guides for both games. But when this comes out, I'm probably going to focus on it more, because there's a lot of Fate Grand Order channels that cover a lot of stuff that I do, and I think it's in my best interest to go all in on something I really enjoy, because I'm not the Fate expert. I've only pretty much watched the animes. I have not read the visual novel. I have barely touched Fate Extra, the game. I have Extella, played like 1 hour of it so far. I enjoy the Fate franchise, but DanMachi is something that's very, very close to my heart. I love this series so much. I've read all the main series, translated novels. I'm currently on Sword Oratoria, the side series that happens alongside the main series. I'm on book 4 of 5, and I cannot wait for more. Season 2, a movie announced as well. It's a really good time to be a DanMachi fan, especially with this game coming over stateside. I'm not just going to ignore the rest of the world. Hopefully you guys get a way to play this as well. Crunchyroll has it, so hopefully they're really good with their licensing, and it's available to more people than just the North America region, of course. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more DanMachi and Fate content. Follow me on Twitter if you want to be updated on what I'm doing. And as always, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm Lorne Gaming, and I'm signing out.